Picture this. Imagine this. Think about this. You've probably been cold calling a lot. And guess what? Your cold calling are not giving you the right result that you want. I hit it right on the nose, correct? And personally, I'm not blaming you. When you are cold calling, you are putting yourself in front of a stranger, talking to them, and you have to convince them that you are a trustworthy person and you are not a scammer. Cold calling is hard, dude. It's not easy. So look, I've done plenty of mistakes in my life where I've fucked up multiple calls in my time and I've messed up many things. But now I have been able to go from, hey, my name is Kwon. Let me help you with this, to, hey, I will be able to get you these results and guarantee that you get these results, blah, 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 blah. And you will work with me or else. That have increased my conversion rate from basically 0%, never close anyone on the phone before, to almost 80 or 90% when people get on a call with me. Because every single time, anyone that will get on a call with me, they will either book a follow-up call with me or they will close. That's how much step I've been going through. And like I said, it's just simple and quick fix. Because right before I noticed this one thing, I have never been good at cold calling. But I have right after, I was able to book 20, 30 calls from just cold calling. So I'm showing you that with that today. So by the end of this video, if you aren't a master cold caller, then you can cold call me and I will give you money. Alright? So trust me on this because look, if you aren't a master cold caller by the end of this day, which I guarantee you will. So I'm going to show you all of the mistakes I've gone through and the way that I fixed them, what I've learned, all of it condensed into one video, all of my experience, so you could become better than you ever could in just this one video. So first mistake that you or I really gotta fix when it's come to cold calling is sounding like a damn robot. Say, hey sir, can I help you with this? Or, alright, hey, I'm sitting here looking at you. Could you help me? Blah, 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 blah. You are basically just reading off a script, just praying that cold calling to be over. And look, you're not helping your time and you're not helping their time. You're wasting both of your time and their time. What's the point of doing it anyways? Might as well switch the email if you're gonna read off a script while you cold call. If you cold calling, memorize that script and change your tone. So what I've learned is that when you are trying to make this switch, instead of thinking that, hey, they are your target prospect, you are trying to help them. You're trying to learn something about them. How will you approach a friend that need help? Not in a robotic tone, I can tell you that. So, if you are really trying to learn how to cold call the right ways, then learn how to approach your prospect empathetically. That's pretty much it. Empathy is the way that you can give the right tone where you can sound confident when you are worried about their problem. Mistake number two. This is somewhat like the first one because I follow a pitch and it never has worked. I haven't spent enough time to learn about them. There's something that I've recently learned that when you are trying to talk to a prospect, you need to spend at least 30 minutes or to an hour, either that's over the phone or over text. The more you learn about that prospect, the better it is that they will convert because they need to spend on average 7 hours with you on 4 different platforms. That's the average statistic that people will convert 7 hours with you. So I'm not telling you to stay on the phone for 7 hours, but what I'm trying to tell you is spend most of your time learning about your prospect, talking to them, and listening to their own story, their own struggle, their own problem. And then you'll make the right appropriate pitches that will apply to them. So the second mistake that this mistake that I've been struggling with for an hour, a year, 2 year into business, and that cost me zero sale. That cost me no sales at all because I have never spent the time to listen to my prospect. But ever since I applied this, my close rate have completely increased. So just cold call like you genuinely care about the person. Learn about what they want first before you make your pitch. Listen before pitching. 3. You're giving up too soon. So this mistake that I'm probably still making this today. I'm not saying that I'm completely perfect off of it. However, when you are hearing one objection or two objection, you say your brain you shut off and say, "Hey, I try my best." Boom. What I've learned recently is that try to handle the objection, the rejection. See if it is either is your problem that you can solve. Say, "Hey, I need someone else for this." Guess what? Your counter to that is in your mind, if this generally benefit your company, do you think that that person will agree if you move forward with me? Obviously, you make that sound like if this will benefit the company, that person will obviously say yes. So why not move forward with that now? Boom. One objection, complete finish. Try to make it that it is something that they can do. So if they're not ready, say, "You're not ready, but will you move forward with this in the future?" Okay, they say yes. All right, so tell me what their name is. Tell me, what's the difference between now and later if you are gonna move forward with this anyways? Wouldn't you agree that the more time that we spend on getting result for you, you would generate more incomes? Correct. Boom. An objection handle. So learn to not give up too soon. And what I've learned is that if they just completely hung up on you, or they just boom, they just hung up on you, what you can do is learn to follow up with them. And typically, I just have an automated system where plug them into an automation to follow up with them. And right again, they're right back into my calls a month or two later after following up with them. When that's how it is. Just make sure you don't give up too early because patience is the key to everything. And make sure that you are only stopping when you deem that one, the person can't pay you physically, they don't have enough money, which most people does, but your product is just not there yet. Or they think that you are not worth their time. That just means it's your fault on that part. You can't really change anything about that. So look, just try to handle as much objection as possible and make it quick. So there we are. That's pretty much everything that I have, all the mistakes I did, and how you could fix them. Like I said, I'm not completely flawless because I'm still making these mistakes today. However, I still spend my time trying to fix this. And these are the ways that I'm fixing it right now. I have completely ditched the script. I have completely learned to listen before I pitch. And I have changed my ways where I follow up efficiently and handle objection quite well. So look, that's pretty much the way that you would do this. And it's gonna take time for you to get this better because like I said, I'm not perfect. And if you are trying to just get yourself better every single day through learning these steps, I guarantee you that your revenue will 3 or 4x because you will close so much better. You will book so much appointment that you don't know what to do with it. Show genuine interest in people, and that will make you successful as well as other people. So, on that, if you want me and my team to help you get 5 to 10 appointment or client every month automatically, then check out my free course below or just book a call with me. On that, later.